Lighter. Um, I'm fired up. I'm fired up, baby. We have a lot of good discussion to happen today. Um, yeah, like lots of crazy shit going on in the NHL. Some surprising teams. Our Oil are struggling. So are the Leafs. We're gonna talk about some contracts, the first overall debate. Um, yeah. So Carson, you want to start us off with some contracts here? Or...
Yeah, I'll hop right into it. Obviously the biggest contract news in the recent weeks, or the recent week, was the Adrian Kempe extension, a big 8 year, $10.625 million contract extension with the LA Kings. I mean, that's one big fish off the market in free agency.
The 2025 season's got a lot of big fishes off the market so far. Like,
Yeah,
there's
there's
supposed to be way more free agents than there is. Like, sure, the cap's going up. He's never really had. He's a 75 point guy, 70 point guy. I don't hate the extension at all. I think it's a pretty good extension. Um, keep him in LA. It's obviously a nice place to play. So yeah, I like the extension by the Kings. Um, it is a lot of money for a guy that's not a consistent 80 point guy, but with the cap going up, I see no problems with it.
Yeah, no, I love it for the Canes. I mean, this guy's put up like 30 goals each year in his last 4 years. I mean, we've seen him a lot against the Oil. I mean,
Yeah,
he's usually a point per game guy in the playoffs. Last year he had 10 points in the playoffs in 6 games. Like he's
super
a
good
guy
off
that
the rush, good
he's
shot, good player.
he's one of those guys that can actually show up for the Canes in the playoffs and is honestly one of my biggest worries when we play them because
Yeah,
he kind of has the Oilers number
he
whenever
sure
we play them.
does. He sure does. Um, David Kampf. Um, kind of a weird situation there when mutual contract termination, him and the Leafs. I don't know, like 1 year, 1.1 mil. He's not really going to add much to the Canucks. Like a steady guy that can kill penalties, but otherwise, like I don't see them gaining very much more from that signing. Like I don't know. What do you think?
No, I mean, Canucks have been looking for center depth. They kind of got that with David Kemp. I mean, he's a very defensive forward. I mean, he can play the PK, but he's not going to give you a ton of points. And
Yeah,
like you said, it was kind of a weird situation. The Leafs were looking to move cap, clear some cap. They terminated his contract. He signs with the Canucks. I mean, this is kind of a smaller move, but I mean,
when I saw that, I expected him to go back home, play in Czech or somewhere. Like go play back at home. You don't see too many times where mutual contract agreements result in someone else signing in the NHL. Like lots of time that's a guy going back to the KHL or Russian or a Swede going back to play in the Swedish Elite League or something. But no, yeah. Um, the next one, big news for the Jets. Adam Lowry, 5 more years at 5 times 5. Um, yeah, he was obviously hurt to start the year. He's not having a great start, but what does he have? 1 point in his first seven?
3 points in his first seven. I think he had
No.
a multi-point game last game. So
Okay, yeah. But that broke last night, and you kind of called that. You were chirping me. You told me about 30 minutes before the signing happened. You were like, my source is telling me that Lowry's re-signing in Winnipeg, and I was calling bullshit. I was like, your source doesn't know shit, but you sent me a tweet 30 minutes later, and it's like, oh, maybe you do know a little bit more than I do. Yeah, like obviously their captain. I kind of have a guy that he's gonna, by the looks of it, he's gonna be a one team guy. Like
yeah,
that'll take him until he's what 37 years old.
Yeah, 37. He's 32 right now.
Yeah, so like, or 38, I guess, with the extension because that
Yeah.
kicks in next year. But yeah, um, like he's obviously a guy that wants to stay in Winnipeg. He likes what they have going there. Thinks that's his home, and I don't know. It's not that much money, considering the cap. The cap's going up. What's his current AAV right now?
I'd have to check. Just wait, give me a sec.
I feel like it's around the
Right now, he's
five
making 3.25.
3.25. Okay, that was an 8-year deal when he signed that too, I believe. But yeah, I don't hate it at all.
No, I love it. I mean, it's cheap. Like I think he's a perfect middle six center. I mean, he's had 30 points the last 3 years. He's a very defensive forward again, like Kampf, but in
Competes
this
and works his
case,
fucking ass off.
yeah, he's one of those guys where you kind of hate to play against too because he's big, he's physical,
Yeah,
shutdown guy you can put against other teams' top lines. Like, I mean, I like it. It's cheap contract.
I do too. I do too. Okay, um, see a little bit of waiver action. You don't see this too much. Um, Troy Stetcher gets claimed by the Leafs from the Oilers, going from one dumpster fire to another dumpster fire. I'm not among those people. We'll get into it later, but I'm not among the people that think it's a dumpster fire in Edmonton. I think it is in Toronto though. But um
Yeah, I guess that should kind of reference that too
yeah, he
with
kind
some
of
media.
put some shots at the Oilers there in his first media avail in Toronto. But I don't know. I'm happy for the guy. Just being a fan of the Oilers, really like he was a super good teammate, always a positive dude. Like go somewhere. The Oilers kind of chose to take a different direction on the seventh D man with Regula and Emerson kind of splitting that and being the 6-7 rotation. So yeah, I don't got much to say about that. I think good for him. Go hopefully play more games than he would in Edmonton and not have to go down to the AHL.
Yeah, and he's like one of those, like you said, he's a good teammate. I mean, I remember when last year when he fought Couturier, right after Skinner got
Yeah.
robbed. Nurse was on the ice there. I mean, Nurse could have did something, but that's a topic for later. But and I guess another waiver claim was John Beecher going from Boston to Calgary. I mean, Beecher's a young guy, still kind of getting his foot in the league a little bit. Um, I don't know. I don't know why Calgary honestly put a claim in for him. Like,
I don't. That's another dumpster fire that no one we'll talk about later too. Like I don't know what's going on there in Calgary. They won last night in pretty convincing fashion,
yeah, 6-2 or whatever, 5-2.
but yeah, just um okay. You want to get into the oil or the Leafs first?
I mean, I think
Let's start with the Leafs. I feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
um I don't know what's going on there. Like what are they? 14th out of 15 teams in the fucking Eastern Conference right now?
yeah.
Like
It's just a fucking shit show in
it
Leafs
it
Nation there.
it very much is. Like right now you got Callie Yarncroke playing on your first line with William Nylander and John Tavares. Um I'm not I just don't think the Leafs are a very well constructed fucking hockey team. Like
No, not at all.
this is the difference. This is the difference between the Oilers and the Leafs in my opinion. The Leafs are not a very well constructed team. Like everyone was like, "Oh, we'll be fine without Marner." Well, you lost a 115-point player and you didn't really get anyone to replace him. Like,
And all the guys Troy Levin did bring in, like they're struggling. Like Nick Waugh struggling, Dakota Joshua, Matthias Michelli, like these guys are struggling. I mean obviously you aren't gonna expect them to put up what Marner did, but like I mean they're fucking struggling right now. Like and the Leafs have so many injuries too, like I gotta see it. Stolarz, Tanev, Carlo, Matthews all on IR right now. Nyes is out, Nick Waugh's out. Like it's a shit show, man.
like Calle Yarncroke, 4 goals in 14 games this year, playing with Nylander's having a pretty solid year so far.
Yeah.
27 points in what, 18 games or 17 games, 27 points, pretty good.
Tavares has got off to a solid start as well.
Yeah, like I like that, but it's just like you you just like their depth. They don't really. They're not. It's not performing. But in the sense of the Oilers, it's just not as good as it was last year.
Yeah.
They, I don't know. It's just kind of crazy to me that like I kind of think they flew under the radar. We kind of talked about it on our one podcast. They kind of flew under the radar in the sense that this Leafs team was getting kind of thrown under the carpet in Toronto because fucking when the Jays were in the World Series, everyone's focused on the Jays. No one's really talking about the Leafs. They aren't off to an awful start, but it wasn't good. But it's really just been straight downhill since then. And I feel bad for delusional Leafs fans. We might get some hate for that, but I feel bad for them. Like I think it's fucking crazy, but
Yeah, like their depth is not that good at all. Like their third line right now is Lawrence, Lawton, and Cowan, and then their fourth line is Joshua, Quillen, and Michelli. Like two of
and
your
and they
two
and
really
they got Stolarz is on the IR, and you got Joseph Wall has played 2 games this year and has really good stats. But like in the other circumstances, like Oil have really not been getting saves this year in certain situations. But like this guy that everyone praised last year named Anthony Stolarz. So yeah, he's gonna be a legit NHL starting goalie. Yeah, the blah blah blah. This. He's at 884 and a 351 so far this year in 13 games. Like, I don't know. Like Leafs fans, they piss me off, but we're in Edmonton. We're also delusional too. So like,
No,
uh,
I don't think we're as delusional as Leafs fans. Like, I think they're far more delusional than we are. But like, I mean, like you said last year, like they were going crazy for Stolarz. He had that great year. Oh, he's a top five goalie, whatever. And now
he
he's
he
fucking
he's
struggling.
not he's not a bulk starting goalie though. He's never has been in his career. He started the most games he ever has in his career last year. So he played all but 7 of their first 20, and people wonder why he's struggling. Well, he's a 10 goalie. He's not a starting goalie in the NHL. He's a very good 1A 1B option, but when you give him a bulk of starts, he's not an NHL caliber full on starting goalie. There honestly isn't that many of those guys left in this league.
No.
Like look at Colorado. Even Colorado doesn't even have a true 1A 1. They have a 1A 1B. Wedgwood and Blackwood have both looked very good this year so far. Um yeah. I don't got much more to say about the Leafs, but
No, I've just been seeing some people on Twitter shitting on Brandon Carlo, like that Carlo trade they gave up Minton in a first.
Yeah, that's a protected first, luckily. What is it, top 12 protected or top 5 or something? I
Yeah,
think
so,
it's top 5. It's top 5.
and I just think it's funny because the Oilers fucking gave up a Berglund and a first for Wallman, and Wallman's being like what top, like I want to say maybe top 40-ish defenseman in the league on the Oil. Like I mean, I might be crazy for saying that, but like Wallman's been a fucking rock for the Oil, and it's
He
just funny.
has been pretty good. He's been struggling as of late, but
It's just funny how the Leafs gave up more for Carlo than the Oil did for Wallman, but.
yeah, I did find it kind of absurd too. Okay, you want to move on to our Oilers?
Yeah, I mean,
I have a like we can go through the lineup here and just talk about guys so far and kind of break down what everything we've seen.
yeah, I mean, obviously another slow start for the Oil. They're 500 right now. I mean, like what? They have two more points than they did last year at this time. So like,
Like
they,
they like they've played more games, of course, but their record
yeah,
as of yesterday, I texted you this because you kind of get a little ho hey on them, and I kind of try to level you out a little bit because I think they're just gonna be fine. They came out slow. They've been fucking awful. They're 9-4.
yeah.
This at this time last year, yeah, to yesterday, November 19th, they were what was it?
I think it was like 9-8-2.
9-8-2. They had two less overtime losses because they played two less games. Well, after this dreadful road trip, I think they'll get it going. Like just split the rest of this road trip. They got to win tonight, so they aren't under 500.
I'm not confident they win tonight with Pick starting back to back. I mean,
I think they get it. I think they get her done tonight.
I hope they pull it off tonight, but I'm
I think
not.
they get her done. They need to be able to take the momentum they had in the third period against Washington last night. They absolutely dominated and
Yeah,
go put that into the game. There's no reason they can't play like that all game. Just have some desperation, have some fucking want in your game, man. They are so frustrating to watch because no one plays with intensity. It was so good getting Hyman back against Carolina. He would go throw hits. He had
yeah.
what,
He had like fucking 11
11
hits.
hits,
I
got an
was
assist, showed some fucking heart and pride. No one on the Oilers will go lay a body check until it's like, oh, they come out in the third period. Well, Janmark makes that one mistake and 2-on-1. Like, sure, you want that save by Stu, but you can't really blame him. It's a backdoor tap, a backdoor pass across the Royal Road. Like, it wasn't a tap in, but Bolivier did score a nice goal on that. But like Janmark, just like keep that puck in, and otherwise the rest of that period was great.
yeah.
Don't try to kick at the puck, catch it, or back off or something. You don't need to give that on man rush up. But do you want to go through the lineup here? I'll kind of read the lineup last night and then scratches and stuff, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we can do that.
So Savoy played with McDavid and Rosovic last night. I don't know. I don't hate him at all. I think he's been off to a pretty. He's had a pretty good year so far.
Who,
He,
Savoy?
yeah, two
Yeah.
goals, 3 assists, 5 points. Like the points don't jump out at you on 25 or 22 games. 22 games. He's got 2, 3, and for 5 points. Um,
Even if he's the thing is with Savoy, even if he's not like getting points, he's still doing all the little things right. Like you see
he
him
is.
open
He's
up,
very good defensively for a young player. He's responsible. He penalty kills.
and I
I
think part of that
I think
helped is
he's been good,
Baco.
man. Like the offense will come, but
Hmm.
he's getting his foot in the door right in the NHL. Like he's doing the little things right, not making too many mistakes. He had some great A's last night that he did not score.
Yeah, he had that one breakaway. I think it was in the first or second.
Second period,
Yeah.
on Thompson made a blocker save on him.
And like I think part of Savoy too, like with him being so good defensively, also last year in Baco it helped. Like he was playing PK last year, like he's
Yeah,
playing like 20 minutes a night. Like I definitely think that helped him develop really good too.
yeah,
Which is what
100%.
which is what they need to be doing with Howard now. Just do what they did with Savoy, play him 20 minutes a night, PP1, PK, like I would have kept Hyman on that top line though. I would have kept the top six intact.
Yeah, I don't know what the line combinations were kind of weird last night. Or didn't have you seen the posting for the game day lineup tonight or
Yeah, I think it's 11-7 again.
11-7?
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure I've seen Philp and Lazard ruled out for the rest of the road trip, so probably 11-7 all the way through.
So we got McDavid then 29 goals, 23 assists, 32 points in 22 games.
I mean, he's
Um
McDavid. Honestly, nothing to complain about. I'd like to see
no, he
his
had a
point.
little bit of a slower start, like in the fact that he wasn't like his self, like he was putting up points, but he didn't look explosive, but he's willed the Oilers to a few wins lately. Like
Yeah,
he's been good. He was good last night. He was really good against Carolina, really good against Columbus. But yeah, I'd have nothing to complain about Devo. Okay, then we got one of my personal favorite Oilers this year. 1.5 million for 15 points in 20 games, 7 goals and 8 assists. Jack Roslovic, like
he's so
fuck, he's
unreal, man.
been good lately. He's been good this year. Like he looks
Yeah,
like a player that has finally kind of figured out how to be a fully full-time consistent productive NHL player. Like a guy that can put up 50 points every year consistently and score I don't know 25 goals.
yeah,
It does help when he is playing with McDavid or Draisaitl, but he unlike other guys seem to defer, give the puck away. I don't know, maybe rely on McDavid and Dry a little bit too much, whereas he just goes. Which it helps the big dogs out a little more where they're not always worrying about someone else, like they're not worrying about always having the puck. The other team has to respect him, giving them more time. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They do get the puck, so
yeah. It seems like he's kind of found a home in Edmonton with McDavid and Draisaitl. I mean, even if it's for only this year, which I most likely think it is only for this year, like he's been a tremendous fit.
yeah.
I just don't really know if I see a way that the Oil extend him after this year.
No, he's gonna get a payday, man. Mm,
Um, Second line now, Pods, Dry, Mangiapane. I mean,
like Pods,
I fucking love Pods, man. He's
he
he's one of my favorites.
fought in Buffalo, one of the only guys that showed emotion the other night. Don't know how that didn't get the boys going. They came out and looked
Yeah,
fucking awful in the third period. Um, he just does everything right. Like he goes in the corners, he gets pucks, he works his ass off. Um, Dry likes playing with him. He's had a pretty good start to the season for his standards.
the
He's
the
on
goal scoring for Pods will come eventually. Like
like he's
I
scored
feel like
five
he's right
goals.
there. I feel like
He's
he's
got
right
3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points in 22 games. He's projected to put up more points than he did last year, more goals than he did last year. Like that stride will come. He's improving his second year in Edmonton, so I really like that they extended him back in August, and yeah, I'm super excited to see what happens with him, and
there. Yeah. He's been such a good fit with Draisaitl even last year too.
yeah,
Like they just fit. They just go together so well, and it's he even though he's not going to be that offensive guy that you want him to be. Like he does all the. He's kind of like that Hyman with McDavid. Like he goes into the corners. He can win puck battles. Like he's a strong guy. He's a big guy.
he is a little. My only complaint with him is he doesn't shoot the puck enough. Like he has
Yeah.
got a good shot. He kind of defers to Draisaitl a little bit too much. There's definitely times where he should shoot the puck instead of pass it, but he passes it. And then Dry, um, I don't know. He's tied for the league in goals. There's
Back to back
definitely
Rockets this year. I think. I
I don't
mean,
know. I don't have any complaints about him.
yeah.
Sometimes he's a little lackadaisical, but that's like him normally. But he's been good. scores goals.
Sometimes you can see that frustration in him too,
A
where he
hundred
just looks,
percent. Looks really good on the power play though. Their power play
yeah,
looks a lot better than it did at the start of the year.
yeah,
It's firing again. They kind of have a new look compared to last year a little bit, but he still finds that soft ice and has been scoring from his spot. So, my only thing is like the big dogs just need to produce a little more on 5-on-5 when they're not together.
yeah.
Otherwise, yeah. Um, Maj, I think he's been the thing
He's
about he hasn't been good at all this year.
no,
He looked
he
very
looks so
promising. He looked very promising after um
the first like 5 games, he looked like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna put up like 40 points this year, but he's
he's been
started to
brutal.
show.
He
Yeah,
made really nice play to Thomasak last night.
yeah.
Otherwise, he's like fucking awful.
I
Can't
was
catch passes. My fear for him is he's not going to be an effective player in the playoffs.
no, not at all. I mean, he was supposed to kind of be like that gritty guy too, like all those people were saying how he's gonna be, one of those guys, be a little agitator, but I haven't really seen that at all with him either.
No, he sleeps a lot through games. You just don't even notice he's on the ice unless he makes a mistake.
I mean, it is kind of concerning how he was your top target in free agency, but at the same time, they also got their second target in Rozovic. So, I mean, it
Yeah.
kind of balances out at the same time.
Mm. Next, we have the third line, which was
Fuck me, man. I don't even, I don't even want to talk
Frederick
about
with
Frederick,
his
man.
like Freddie, Henrique, and Hyman. Hymo's been nothing. Let's talk about Hymo first.
I
Hyman's
feel
been
like
nothing,
9 minutes a little bit too early, but so far he's picked up right
dude.
where he left
I
off.
think he can push for the Olympic team if he continues to play the way he is.
Yeah, that the injury though definitely fucked him a little bit though.
100%. But I genuinely think if he continues to play this good over the next month, he will probably make the Olympic team.
Doug Armstrong was there. Hyman was pretty good last night. Like
Yeah.
he'll make a case for the Olympic team. Even if
Huh.
he's like say like a 13th, 14th forward, like that's still better
I
than
think
nothing.
he should be on that team. I think there's not very many guys that can play with McDavid, and he is definitely one of them. You saw in the Four Nation face-off, it kind of took him and Marner a few games to,
Find that chemistry.
yeah, and Reinhardt was kind of just like there with them for a little bit until they switched the lines. But no, I feel like you kind of like Kunitz and Crosby, and Kunitz made the Olympic team. Like he's just good at playing with McDavid. It's kind of a skill, and I think he should be on that team if he continues to play the way he should is. The wrist might have fucked him a little bit too much, but yeah. Um, Rico,
He's he's
obviously,
been he's been solid. I mean,
he was buzzing the other night against Buffalo. He
yeah.
looked unreal. Like he was moving his feet. He's just a reliable third, hopefully a fourth line center in the playoffs. We can get Nuge back and kind of be three deep down the middle there, get a top six winger at the deadline. But I don't know, like he's just like reliable. Like he will be better as a 4C at this point of his career, in my belief.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
he's
I
pretty reliable guy. Um,
I've liked him so far. I think he's gotten off to a solid start. I
yeah,
was kind of pushing for him. I think most Oilers fans were kind of pushing for him to get traded in the offseason, but I mean, so far not trading him has kind of paid off right now.
yeah, I agree.
Still lots of season to go, but he's been solid.
Okay, this is kind of a controversial player in oil country right now. Trent Frederick. Um,
I like I
like he just that he. I always hear like Low Tide and Stoff talking about how his a high ankle sprain is a big injury to come back from.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Like
still feel like that ankle injury is still like
it's still
fucking
there.
yeah.
I don't know though. Like you need to just try to do something effective to put a mark on the game, especially the way he's supposed to be. Like he's portrayed as like this tough, hard nose, not a heavyweight, but someone that will fight the middleweights and like can score goals, like probably score 10, 15 goals a year. Like he's just has not looked good at all really this year. Like it's been really unfortunate to see, but
I mean, all due respect to him for going out and fighting
yeah,
Olivier,
100%.
one of
That
the
I
toughest
think he
guys.
needs to do something more like that. Maybe not their heaviest guy, but go pick a fight with someone. It obviously got the boys going that night. The Oilers came back, performed, didn't have a great start to that game, but he kind of they
He
had
kind
a
of
lot of
gave him a little bit of a spark.
yeah, they did. They kind of give them a little bit of respect for that, and yeah,
It's just shitty because you gave him 8 years and you're kind of stuck with it now. But
yeah.
I mean, even if you gave
It's
him 8 years, like this is only the first year, so
it's
like
first year and he's been struggling. Like I don't know how much worse it can get from here. So
it's definitely not a
I don't know.
promising
Maybe think
start to
about
it, but
this is what the Oilers coaching staff needs to have, in my opinion. They need to have a little bit more fucking like ownership for your if you aren't being if you are not effective and you aren't playing well, you need to be scratched.
yeah, that's like I was talking about that with another friend. Like I was saying, like I feel like it's time for Frederick to sit a couple games, just give him a little bit of a mental reset and
I mean,
see.
they have tried kind of. He got benched the other night.
Yeah.
Um,
Even with Bouchard, like that one game where he got benched in the first after that penalty, it kind of sparked him a little bit.
he has been a lot better since then. But okay, on to the fourth. Last night it was Tomasek and Jan Mark. I haven't thought Yan. I thought Yanni's been pretty solid since he came back. The PK's been a lot better. I don't know. He doesn't really affect the game that much.
No, he's not really that
He
one of
got an
those.
apple last night on that Thomas goal, and
I think when they're
I don't
fully
know.
healthy, I think when they're fully healthy, he's likely gone, but that's just me.
I don't agree with you on that. I think he's too valuable to Chris Knobloch. Chris Knobloch likes
Yeah,
the way he
no, not
plays.
Auburn loves those type of guys, though.
I
Those
think
type
he
of
is in
guys.
the fourth line role. I do think that, like, when a Kasperi Kapanen's back, I do not think Tomasak is in the lineup.
I think he's in the A, man. Just
I think he'll get sent down when everyone's healthy as well.
and he doesn't need waivers either, so that's pretty
No,
easy.
no, I think he's gonna be in the AHL as well. But him. I kind of think a stereotypical Oilers lineup I would like to see after everyone's healthy is a um
I
I like I would like to see someone like I'd like Himes.
I like Savoy, McDavid, Himes,
Yeah, I do
Pods,
too. I like
Ty,
the third. I
Barzal.
like Rosovic, Dry, Pods, Nuge with slide Rico to the fourth line. Have Nuge as your 3C with Freddie. The problem is this isn't like you want to acquire a top six winger to play with McDavid so that Zach Hyman or Matt Savoy can play with Nuge.
Yeah.
Because I don't want Frederick and Modge. I don't
On
even
that fourth line or on that
I don't
third
want
line.
him playing on our fucking team really right now. I
Yeah.
I honestly think Madge is probably the scratch in my mind. He won't be, but in my mind, I'd rather have Janmark in the game because Janmark kills penalties at least. I'd rather have Kapanen in the game because Kapanen will go and hit people.
And he's one of those speedy guys too. Like you can like he'd be the speed factor.
Like
And
I would love to see the fourth line of Rico, Yanni, and Kapanen,
I've,
and
I
then
yeah,
Freddie, Nuge, and Madge. But I don't like that Freddie, Nuge, and Madge line because they won't like that is not good enough players to be playing on with Nuge. With Nuge, like Madge does not put any impact on the game right now. Maybe if he starts to like, he's just been fighting it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Okay, on to the decor.
Fuck man.
There's gonna be some controversy here because we got Ekholm and Boosh. I think Eki's been struggling coming off that injury, especially like.
They
Didn't
definitely struggled out of the gates, but I feel like
oh
they
they're
needed
I
more.
think the D are missing Paul Coffey personally, but
Yeah,
we
100%, 100%. I was telling you that last night too.
yeah, I agree with you. I really agree with you. Um,
I mean, they
like
Eklund and Boosh.
Paul Coffey's coaching philosophy had Vinny Desharnais being a fucking like Vinny Desharnais was a serviceable defenseman in the Stanley Cup playoffs for 4 rounds in and out of the lineup. Like he's not even really he's like a seventh defenseman in the NHL now. How many games has he played this year?
I don't even know,
He
but
played
like
on 3 teams last year, man.
I don't even think he's a regular in the fucking Sharks lineup, man.
Like it's crazy to me. I don't know. I think they miss him. Boosh is starting to pick her up. Like last night gets overpowered. I don't know. Like
Yeah, he kind of got burned on that
he got
Leonard
he
goal.
at least he engaged with the guy though. Like he got overpowered on it. A little lackadaisical, but we aren't seeing any like up the middle fucking pizzas as bad as we were anymore. He's looking better on the peeper, so I don't know. It's coming around. Like
As long as he's putting up points in the playoffs, that's really all that matters because that's what
yeah,
you're paying
like
for.
yeah, like he just needs to limit the walls in his game where he's really bad. Otherwise, he's fine. Less turnovers, and Oilers fans will be fine. They need to stop complaining about that. Um, next up, we got Wallman and Nurse. So Wallman here, I think he's off to a great start. He's had a little bit of bump in the road here lately, but he has 10 points in 16 games, has been solid. And then my guy, Nurse, you fucking hate him. You
Oh,
hate him.
yeah, I fucking hate Nurse, man.
It's like,
It's
I
time to get
don't.
rid of him, man. I can't fucking handle
I
this.
disagree with you, bro. I don't agree with you. So what are we gonna trade? Okay, hypothetically here, what do you think we're gonna trade Nurse
I mean,
for?
it's got to be money in, money out, and like I've seen a couple mock trades of Nurse going to Pitt for Carlson. I mean,
Why?
we okay.
Okay, so
Listen. We know Dubas loves his former Sioux Greyhounds. Nurse makes 9.25.
dude,
Carlson makes 10 mil. But the thing is,
why?
e- even though Carlson makes a mil more, he has 2 years left, so it's not like you're stuck with that contract for so long like you are with Nurse. Like,
Nurse, what? Nurse has 4 years left, dude. It's 2 years that are not worth taking that fucking contract on. Eric Carlson is not a good fucking NHL defenseman anymore. You do not need his offense. He's a defensive liability, way more than Darnell Nurse. I don't care what anybody fucking says. Darnell Nurse, when he is at the top of his game, playing simple, he is a good third or fourth defenseman in the NHL, and that is what he plays in Edmonton. So like I don't want to hear people yap, people call in the radio. Wait, so how is one Friedman's yapping about him fucking waiving his no movement clause? Well, the Oilers apparently asked him, and you see the meme he posts on his fucking Instagram story. Why the fuck you lying? So I don't know. Like I don't really see the truth in that. I don't think the noise is getting them. He had 2 fucking goals last night. Like it makes me you piss me off when you fucking say we should trade him to fucking Pittsburgh Penguins for Eric Carlson. Eric Carlson is fucking god awful anywhere besides when he has the puck now. He is not a like playable NHL defenseman on this Oilers team. We already have Evan Bouchard, one of the best offensive defensemen in the league. Why the fuck would we give up a solid, steady defenseman for Eric Carlson? Because
a
Nurse's
little change of
ceiling,
scenery action. I feel like
dude. No,
yes.
no. Like he doesn't change the scenery. He's fine. When all the noise is getting him, he talks twice last night. Big game. He'll be fine. Like
I think wait, I think it was Stoff saying how Nurse has kind of lost that physical edge to him. Like
he has a little bit. I'll
I
agree with you
agree
on
with
that.
Stoff. I'd like to
I
see
agree
Nurse
with you on
play a
that.
little
But
bit
when
more.
he is at his top of his game, there is no reason why the Oilers would trade him for Eric Carlson. for Eric fucking
Like
Carlson.
like not even Eric Carlson though. Just getting rid of him, giving a change of scenery. Like look at Seth Jones last year. Like I mean, Chicago traded him to Florida, and Seth Jones looks like a fucking
I don't really
all
think
the
there's any
time.
other place that Darnell Nurse will succeed in more than Edmonton.
And like
He has a good defensive partner. He is on a good team. He gets to fucking play against the other team's best players. And like, I don't know, man. Like, I just do not think there is any positive of trading him for a high cap hit defenseman like Eric Carlson when his cap hit is one lower, and it's like, sure, but you're trading what, the 35-year-old for a 30-year-old? Like, it's not that much
yeah, but
different, dude.
what if they traded Nurse for like a top six guy? Like say they dump Nurse in like a Philip Forsberg trade or some shit like that. Like
There's a
that's so
difference. There's a difference to that, though. There's 100% a difference to that. Like, and that's just not realistic, if I'm being honest.
like
Like,
I'm on full Nurse hate train. I'm on full fucking trade Nurse, but like the kind of the two biggest things are one, his no move clause. Like
he's
he
not waiving
probably
it either. I don't care. I do not believe he will waive that.
he realistically wouldn't waive to go to a shitty team. Why would you? And then number two, he's fucking best friends with Draisaitl and McDavid, and
Yeah, like,
we kind of know Draisaitl and McDavid have babied him in the media a little bit. Like I think it was what 2 years ago or 1 year ago where Nurse was getting all that heat, and McDavid kind of stepped in and saying, we love Nursey in here, whatever. Like there's definitely some realistics of why he wouldn't get traded, but I don't know.
Darnell Nurse, when he is at the top of his game, is a very good NHL defenseman, and I do not care what anybody says because he can move the puck and he can defend against other teams' best players when he simplifies his game, just makes breakout passes, and plays physical. And
I
that's what he did the last two playoff runs until they met the Florida Panthers. And against the Florida Panthers, all the Oilers' D weren't very good, besides about five of those fucking uh,
Wallman
14
was
games.
our best D last playoffs against Florida.
Absolutely. Nurse was very good in games 4 to 6 against Florida the first year. The whole decor was pretty decimated, not very good against them last year. But at the end of the day, through those two playoff runs, when Darnell Nurse kept it simple, hit people, and made breakup passes, he was a very fucking good NHL defenseman, and no one can say otherwise.
Um, with that being said, you want to move on to another struggling defenseman on the Oil, Brett Kulak?
Yeah, he's losing a lot of money in free
Yeah.
agency right now, man. A lot of money in free agency.
Like there was talks where he could have got like 4 mil. Like Friedman in the summer was saying, "Oh, I don't know how they're gonna afford to keep Kulak and whatever. He's gonna get like 4 mil." And fuck, Kulak has been
He's
terrible.
been a fucking how many goals he so in the
He's been
month of
on he's been on the ice for 15 goals against at 5v5 and zero goals for.
yeah, like ridiculous. And like some of that is luck, but like
Some of that is just
he
like you're
was
not getting
so
that
bad
much space.
against Buffalo and Washington. Like fucking awful. Just turning pucks over. Part of it is like they gotta change the way they play a little bit. Like when Nauber first came, they would hit guys with speed. Everyone would come up as a five-man unit, and that slowly changed to forward standing in the neutral zone, waiting for fucking long stretch passes, which
And
just
half
they
of those
don't.
half of those times those stretch passes don't even work out either. They wait
No,
way too fucking long.
it's like it's just it's that's got to change.
I mean,
Um,
like Kulak does turn it up in the playoffs. He's been
he
like
does. He's
one of
been
those
very
top
good in the
defense
playoffs.
in the
But the
playoffs.
thing is, he's been super steady since he was in Edmonton, and he was not been steady this year, really.
Yeah,
So,
he's really struggling.
and then his partners so far, either Regula or Embo. I
I
think
mean, like
Embo's
I
took
feel like that's
strides in
also
my
kind of
opinion.
the thing with Kulak. Like he's not really getting paired with good guys, but even at the same time
I don't know.
last
I think Emberson's been pretty consistently good this year.
I mean, I've loved Emerson since he's gone to Edmonton. I was a huge fan of that trade. Like his analytics were unreal. He was good in San Jose. He's been good in Edmonton. Like
Like I don't
for
love
for a cheap
Regula.
third
He's
pairing
a
guy.
big guy. He moves the puck, but like I don't know. Like I'm not a huge fan of him so far. Like he's been solid, but he's also has not played that many NHL games, like 25 or 26 now.
And then we
I,
moved to Regula.
yeah,
I mean,
25 or 26 games. Not the biggest fan of him.
he,
He's
he's he's
big.
he's coming off a big injury. He didn't
Yeah,
play enough
like
last year.
and he hasn't played an NHL game since 21, 22
Yeah.
or 22, 23. Sorry.
So we still kind of like getting back to the pace a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Personally, I would have tried to send him down to Baco on a conditioning stint at the start of the year to give him some more games, but he's not a bad seventh, eighth defenseman.
Okay, on to the goalies. Like
Okay, like
I don't hate Stu Skinner at
I
all. I
I,
don't
I
think
don't
he's a bad goalie by any means.
I think he's been solid this year. Like too many
I
people
agree
are
with you.
hating on him, but like
People will see the save percentages as like last night. Like his save percentage was bad,
yeah, 737. That was I mean
fucking awful, but he didn't play that bad last night.
he hasn't honestly been that bad all year
No, he
though. Like
hasn't been. He's played in front of an awful environment. The Oilers give up shit like
And there,
crazy.
and there's so many stats too where like the league scoring is up, league save percentage is down. Like it's not like Stu's bad at all. Like
No, I don't think he's been bad, and I do think it would be a mistake to trade him for something. I don't think he'll be back next year if the Oilers don't win the fucking cup. If I'm being honest, like unless they win the Stanley Cup, don't think there's any chance he's back next year. Unless it's like as a 1A 1B and with someone that's like gonna push him. You know, I don't know. People can't get mad for his what he produces at $2.6 million because there's goalies making fucking three times what he's making, being just as bad as his save percentages. You know. But
yeah, I mean picks though, like he's fucking struggled too, man.
I agree. He hasn't been great so far, so. Um, you want to talk about the last few things and um you want to talk about the last few things about the Flames and the Canucks and then we'll get on about the first overall pick stuff. I don't know. I think it's just about the time where
I mean, we can just hop right into the first overall thing. I mean, the oil segment kind of took like a lot of time.
yeah, there's some definitely some rage bait going on there and some maybe not rage bait, some I get fired up about that stuff, man.
Oh, I know you get fired up about the nurse thing, man.
Dude, it makes me so mad. Um,
I mean,
but
oh,
let's talk about McKenna, how Sam Costantino, first person not to rank Gavin McKenna first overall. Keaton Verhoeff overtakes him to that. I think it's kind of a like I know Stenberg or whatever his name is kind of pushing too, but I think
yeah,
it's a two.
he's a point. I think he's like a point per game in the SHL right now. He's
I
pushing.
think it's I think it's kind of a two-man race. It's either Verhoeff or McKenna.
I
I mean, like
kind
I
of
don't
struggling a little bit though.
like
Like
he isn't struggling. Like he's a point over a point per game, but like
I just feel like there's more expectations there. Like
a hundred percent. Like
you
the
see the
amount of
numbers he put
points.
up in the dub. Like
Yes,
he's
like you put up like what 136 points in the dub,
in like
not in your draft year, in
yeah.
your draft -1 year. Like I'm expecting Celebrini type numbers in the NCAA, like Hobie Baker winning numbers. He's not even first on his team in points.
I mean, he's also on like a stacked Penn State team like that.
Yes,
I
but
haven't under
still, like I don't know. I've played against Keaton Verhoeff, and I think he's probably one of the best players I've ever played against in my life, if not the best. The guy's an auto breakout, like unbelievably big, unbelievable skater, unbelievable shot, right-handed,
big right-handed shot. That's what a lot of teams want too, man.
and he's got an absolute cannon of a one-timer. Like he's kind of reminds me of like a Shea Weber almost. Maybe a little less physical, but a big guy that can cannon the puck. Might be a little bit better of a skater in that sense, but he's a stud, man. Like, I do think McKenna will still end up being the first overall pick as he should. I think the World Juniors is going to have a big, like, importance on his draft stock.
Yeah.
Because if Verhoeff has a really good World Juniors and McKenna kind of struggles, who knows? But I still got McKenna going one.
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, I still have McKenna going number one too. The debate is honestly kind of I don't think the debate is too crazy though, to be honest. There's definitely some
No,
reason to think Verhoff could go one.
100%. I think
Even
there's
even Stan like
I think
even
there's some
Stenberg.
teams that would take Verhoff one if they got the first overall pick.
Honestly, like if I was the Oil, I'd probably take Verhoff number one, just because you look at the needs of the team.
There's certain teams I would like a San Jose Sharks, for example, like
They're loaded up front. Like
100%. I couldn't wouldn't be surprised if they took a guy like Verhoff. Like they've obviously been good this year. Those teams kind of all in the mix are kind of just awful teams in general right now. Like Buffalo would just need to take the best player available. Same with the Flames. But
Nashville
yeah,
too.
yeah, like just take the best player available.
I feel like
But
there's another guy that needs a little bit more hype too.
who?
Ryan Lynn.
Yeah, he's been having a good year. Maybe not.
I think he leads the dub in defenseman points or something like that.
He's also a stud, but this year WHL defenseman has been insane. Like Verhoff, a WHL graduate,
Ryan.
Lynn, Carols, Rudolph,
There's a
lots of
couple
really
other
good
guys.
players.
Xavier Villeneuve out of the Quebec League. Chase Reed from Sioux.
Yeah, they're really good
This
players, man.
draft class is loaded with top end defensemen. Which, hey, I mean, if the Oil do keep struggling, I wouldn't mind, going a little
They
top
won't
action.
they
No,
won't keep struggling, buddy.
hear me out. Hear me out,
They
though.
won't keep struggling.
Just hypothetically, if they keep struggling, then I mean, you that pick is top 12 protected. You could get a pretty good defenseman first round.
They won't keep struggling, man.
They'll pick it up. They will. It's just just another fucking slow start, which pisses me off. But
Yeah, but whatever. Hopefully they get the dub tonight. But anyways, guys, thanks for